Hi, I'm Lee Partridge and welcome back to the pre-match show here on Col U TV as we bring you all the build-up to tonight's game against Millwall. It will be once again another good test for the lads, this time taking on a championship opponent. And it's also good preparation and a good build-up ahead of the first game of the season against Northampton Town on the 30th of July. Right, let's get into the show and take a look back at all the action and the goals from Tuesday's game against Charlton, including that fantastic strike from Freddie Sears.
Twelve and a half minutes gone in this pre-season friendly, live on Col U TV and Charlton TV. Colchester United 0, Charlton 0. Charlton definitely got the nearest, but this is Sears inside the penalty area. Comes to Nublin. Nublin must score. Oh my word, how's he miss? And you'll see that done in league games, never mind pre-season friendlies. Good work by Sears, and then he turns quickly and he shoots and he scores. What a great goal by Freddie Sears. Tremendous strike from all of 25, 30 yards. The U's have gone closest twice, and now they've got the lead. Colchester United 1, Charlton Athletic 0. And it is, of course, a pre-season friendly. Judge whips the ball into the penalty area. 2-0, and it's Tommy Smith who rises relatively unchallenged. McGilvray got a hand to it, not strong enough, couldn't keep it out, and Smith doubles the lead. Colchester United 2, Charlton Athletic 0.
Yeah, a couple of really experienced players there, just a little bit eager to want to get the ball forward. I don't mind that too much. First of all, Frank Nublé, his first option, first thought was going forward and getting into a player further up the pitch, and he did that really, really well.
I can't do it without the mic, David, as Alex Gilby gets away and scores. And it's a goal for Charlton Athletic. The youth players looking around, but what went wrong defensively for them? But what you saw was a terrific layoff, and Gilby got away, breaking into the penalty area, left-hand side, right-footed, shot past Shamal George, and makes it Colchester United 2, Charlton Athletic 1. And clamping for Colchester United has some defending to do on that far side. As Anika crosses right-footed into the penalty area. Oh, it's an own goal. It's a lot to take in. Suddenly, pass back, given to Leeburn. Leeburn should surely score, and he has. And once again, Colchester United, having conceded an own goal early doors in the second half, have now conceded through Miles Leeburn, who were midway through the second half, a completely changed Colchester United side. Now 3-2 down, and Charlton were racing through there. They have done chance for Morgan and smashes it in.
So that was a great test for the lads, and more minutes in the tank, of course. Plenty of them will be hoping for more of that this evening, and that's what Joe was saying after the game. Here's the immediate thoughts of the assistant boss after the defeat to Charlton.
Joe, a very, very good competitive workout against a strong Charlton Athletic side.
Yeah, 100%. It's exactly what we thought we'd get from the game. Lots of quality in the Charlton Athletic team. We knew coming into this week, especially with Charlton and Millwall, based on where we are at the moment in terms of pre-season, it's always going to be a push, and it'll be the same on Friday, and it certainly was a push tonight. You saw like Charlton moved the ball exceptionally well. We spent a lot of time running off the ball. We can still ask to be slightly better when we get it back. But I thought in terms of where we're at this stage in the pre-season, it's a really super competitive game that shows you that we're still building to get to, and certainly over the next couple of weeks to be ready for the start of the season.
Generally in that first half, though, we conceded a lot of set pieces, which is probably an area you'd like to look at, but we defended them well enough. But then in open play, we probably looked the more dangerous side out of the two.
But we had a couple of good chances, especially. I think Frank had a good chance where we walked it really well. I think the key thing is when you spend a bit of time without the ball, when we have it, it's about what we do with it. And on occasions, we probably could have been better with it. However, at the stage, in the game, especially in the first half, we found ourselves getting into a 2-goal lead, which was great for the team. And like you said, within their division, set plays are crucial, or any division. To defend them tonight, it was important. To be pushed card was important, for possibly a foul on the first goal that Charlton scored. But in terms of everything that you want to get out of your system and the training wise kind of game, it was really intense. It was an intensive game for our boys, and it'll be the same on Friday.
Yeah, and obviously we were the first team to make wholesale changes in that second half. Brought a good few youngsters into that second 11 that played.
Yeah.
Did they find it difficult to get to the tempo initially against a side that were kind of?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think like when you're in the game, and especially when you're playing 60 minutes, you want that 60 minutes to be maxed out. And obviously with the new guys coming on, it just takes that bit of time to get going. And obviously Charlton were pressing hard then at that stage and really had the tails up, and it was difficult for them. However, I thought within that period we stuck at it in terms of fitness exercise, and there's certainly lots to improve on. Obviously, some of the manner of the goals are disappointing, of course, but we are where we are at this moment in pre-season to take on two, a championship and a League One team that are at this stage. Really, it's a case of us getting what we can from the games and then building into next week to up the intensities.
Another aim from these games is to try and come away unscathed. Is that the case with the squad? Everyone come through all right?
Yeah, we just had to take a mirror off, just as a precaution, really. Other than that, like you said, with the size of the squad and the strength and depth, if you like, we just have to be super cautious at the moment and push them as far as we can without breaking them. So Tom Dallison has upped his training this week. So again, it's a case of we still have to understand that 30th of July is key here, and making sure that we get everybody fit as much as we can for that day.
Thanks, sir.
Joe there taking the press duties with himself and Dave Hussey in the technical area in Wayne's absence on Tuesday evening. There were plenty of positives, as you heard him say, including the 2 goals, as well as seeing a good number of fans back here at the JobServe Community Stadium for the first time in a number of weeks. Let's keep going with the show. And as you have seen over the last couple of days, we have made our 4th signing of the summer with Osama Ashley putting pen to paper with the U's. Let's hear his initial thoughts after joining the club.
You've signed for Colchester United. You must be really pleased that your immediate future's sorted out after being with us for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, no, of course. Since I've been in, all the lads have been great. The coaching staff have been great, and really made me feel welcome. So it's a good place to be, and I'm excited.
Yeah, and how did the move come about? How did you know that Colchester United wanted you to come in and have a look at us, and you have a look at us have a look at you?
Well, I was obviously on trial a couple of places before I come here, but obviously Dimitri from West Ham, he's my manager. So once I got a call from him, he kind of discussed that what it's like down here, and like what they think of me. So obviously once I come down, I eventually met Ross as well, and I come across him at Leighton Orient. So they knew of me and I knew of them, and just sort of asked me to come down and see what I've got. So I've come in and done what I needed to do. Yeah,
you have, and you obviously now signed. But what was it that made you think that Colchester United was going to be the place for you to be joining?
Well, I like the proposal that was set to me, and like the ambitions of the club. So I know exactly what they want from me, and I feel like I'm able to provide that. So looking forward. Hopefully, I can grow as much as you guys can.
Yeah, and obviously we've seen a bit of you in the game so far. For fans that haven't seen you at all, what kind of attributes do you think you'll bring to Colchester United?
Physical player, can get around the pitch. I leave everything on the pitch. So one thing is probably hard working. I could probably give the team a really good backbone as well. So it's the main things.
No, obviously, I think that the first ambition you're going to tell me is to hopefully be in and around that starting lineup for the game at Northampton. But what are your kind of ambitions for kind of early on in the season and for the whole of your time at Colchester?
Well, get as many games under my belt as possible. Come in and gain experience. Can learn from some of the older boys, some of the senior lads. So be really looking to improve my game and just see if we can do our best this season and where we end up.
Great to have Osama with us. So why don't we take a look back at the game against Bath, the highlights, and of course, Osama's goal last week. I'm sure you'll all join me in wishing Osama the best while he's here with us at Colchester United. And of course, we're wanting plenty of committed tackles and goals from him this season in the middle of the park. That's pretty much it for now. And we look forward to seeing you, many of you here as possible on Sunday for the open day. There's plenty to look forward to with the open training session, Robbie's Q&A, meeting the players, as well as loads of other stuff throughout the day. It kicks off at 11 a.m. in the morning. And don't forget, the online auction for the Ukraine shirts is still happening. They're still online. You can still bid for them. The online auction will finish at 1 p.m. on Sunday. It will turn into a live auction. We're going to be continuing that auction, but it will be a live auction later on in the afternoon at the open day. Hopefully we'll see you there. But if not, we'll see you very, very soon. Let's end the show with a previous game against Millwall. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. It's goodbye for now.